أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I welcome you all to another class of Tajweed, and inshallah on this week 20 we are going to discuss on the verse number 18 of Suratul Insaan. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عينا فيها تسمى سلسبيلا. MashaAllah, after we've had the recitation of the verse, inshallah we now identify the tajweed rules governing this particular ayah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ayna fiha, ayna fiha. The nasal sound, that is the type of rule that we can identify in this place, is what is known as ikhfa'un haqiqi. Ikhfa'un haqiqi, that is a concealment, which is among the rules governing nun sakina. So it has many letters, which include letter fa. So whenever letter fa or any of the letters of ikhfa appears immediately after tanween or nun sakina, then what needs to be done is the sound of that nun or the tanween has to be concealed on the letter that is coming behind it, which is in this case is a letter fa. So you are going to say ayna fiha. Then during the process of the nationalization, you are going to place your upper incisors on the bottom of your lower lip. That is, you are going to place your upper incisors on the articulation point of letter fa. Do you understand? So that is why I said ayna fiha. Then the nationalization should be at least up to 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds thereabout. So ayna fiha, ayna fiha. I said fi. I elongated the sound of the fa again, and the type of elongation that you can see here is what is known as al-mad al-asli, and at the same time letter ha also has been elongated, which is fiha, right? Fiha. That is another example of al-mad al-asli. So let's move further. Ayna fiha tusamma salsabila. Tusamma. The nationalization, which is applied to the mim shadda, and then this is what is known as izharun bi gunnatin. So we've discussed about the rules governing mim with shadda, the stretch mim, and at the same time that of the stretch nun. So we said both the two letters have same rule governing them, which is izharun bi gunnatin. Whenever you come across a stretch mim or a stretch nun, what needs to be done is that you are going to clearly pronounce the sound of this nationalization. That is, the nationalization should be clearly heard. So that is why I said ayna fiha tusamma. So in our previous weeks, I've compared the difference between idgham naqis and that of izharun bi gunnatin, which I said izharu bi gunnatin, that is which is applicable to nun shadda and the mim shadda. Those ones they are independent. Why that of idgham naqis, they are dependent on the previous letter that comes before it. That is, they are depending on the letter that precedes them. So, for example, if you go to Suratul Insaan verse number 12, that is وَأَنَّا ظَنَنَّا أَن لَّن نُعْجِزَ اللَّهَ. The word أَن نُعْجِزَ اللَّهَ, لَن نُعْجِزَ اللَّهَ, you can see that the nun shadda which starts with that of a نُعْجِزَ اللَّهَ, that is نُعْجِز, the nun there, it is having stretch. But if I'm to start from that word, you are not going to clearly pronounce the nationalization of that nun again. So the first nun will be dropped. So that is why I said this, the idgham naqis here, its own example is always dependent on the letter that is coming behind it, which is the nun sakin, right? Which is the lam in this case. So if you want to apply the rule for for the idgham naqis here, you are going to say lan nu'jiz Allah. You have to start from the lam, or you say lan nu'jiz Allah. But as long as you are starting from the word nu'jiz Allah, you are not going to do any nationalization, because it is not same as the other one, which is in the case of izharun bigunnatin, which I said here. For example, if I'm to I said it is independent, as I said. So you see here we said to samma, right? To samma, whether you are going to pause on that word or not, you are still going to do the nationalization of that word. Do you understand? And at the same time, if on that same word and on that same ayah, that is the verse 12 of Suratul Insaan, you can see we have wa anna. That is another example of izharun bigunnatin. So don't be confused when once maybe you are asked to differentiate between these two examples. What are their differences? But both they have the same rule. That is nationalization. They are all having gunna. So you are going to clearly pronounce the nasal sound, but their differences is that the other one is independent, while this that of idgham naqis is dependent on the letter that is come before it. I hope you've understood. So let's move further. عينا فيها تسمى. I said تسمى after the nationalization, and I elongated the sound of meme again. So that is tusamma. Which type of elongation is this? This is al-mad al-asli. So let's move further. Tusamma salsabila. I said salsabila. So what is the rule? What rule is governing to this particular lam that is in the word salsabila? We can clearly hear the sound of this lam scone. What type of lam is this one? Is it the same with the other ones that we come across? Is it lam shamsiya, or is it lam al-qamariya, or lam al-fi'il, or which of it is this one? So this in this word, which is known as salsabila, so what has been done to the lam is simply what is known as al-izhar, that is clear pronunciation of a letter or any sound. So the rule that we can identify here is known as al-izhar. But this particular lam belongs to which type of a lam? The lam scones. So this is lamul ism. This is lamul ism. That is this lam that occurs in noun. Do you understand? Lamul ism is a vowelless lam that occurs in nouns, and it has only one rule that is governing it. Do you understand? And the rule that is governing lamul ism, it is what is known as al-izhar. You understand? That is manifestation. So whenever you come across it, you are going to clearly pronounce the sound of the lam. Let it be heard. So you are going to say salsabila. You are not. It does not have any idgham or any other one except al izhar. Do you understand? So and you can get it example in another place. Apart from salsabila, then we have wa alwanikum. Wa alwanikum. So that one too is another example for that one. So let's move further. I said salsabila. I elongated the sound of ba, which is letter ba, which is in this case the rule that we can identify there is what is known as al-mad al-asli, that is basic elongation. Salsabila. Then the last elongation, which is applied to lam, which is having tanween, it ends with a letter of elongation. But in this case, we've not had the sound of the tanween. What has been done there, the rule al-madul iwad has been applied to it. So the tanween sign will change to single fatha, that is a single vowel. Since it is doubled here, then it will change to single vowel fatha, then attached with the alif mad. So it's going to be lam fatha la alif mad. So that's how you are going to read it. You understand? So salsabila عينا فيها تسمى سلسبيلا. Inshallah, with this, we've come to the end of today's class. When next we meet, inshallah, we are going to be discussing on another topic. May Allah forgive us our sins and grant us Jannah to Firdaus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.